OG Anunoby is 6'7". He held 7'3" Wembanyama to 6 of 21. The Spurs were down 2 with 8 minutes left. Wembanyama had the ball at the elbow. He turned to attack. The defender was already there. The defender had been there all night. The defender was 6'7". Wembanyama did what every star does when the rim is closed. He kicked. The pass landed in the corner where, for 48 minutes of basketball, the 7 Spurs shooters not named Champagnie had combined to go 6 of 33. 26 points, and the worst help map of his finals debut. The chalk says Wembanyama did not lose game 1, the chalk says the corner 3 did, and the chalk says OG Anunoby is the only reason both sentences are true. Let's start at the entry pass. June 3rd, Frost Bank Center, San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama is 7'3". OG Anunoby is 6'7". The size difference is 8 inches. Mike Brown did not give Anunoby a help and recover assignment. He did not give him a rim protection assignment. He gave him a pre-catch denial assignment. That means Anunoby's hand is on Wembanyama's hip before the entry pass is thrown, not during the catch, not at the rim, before the ball ever leaves the Spurs guard's hand. A pre-catch denial does not stop a 7'3" center from getting the ball. He is too big. He is going to catch it. What pre-catch denial does is change where he catches it. A normal Wembanyama touch happens 8 feet from the rim, on the block, facing the basket. From there, the read is binary, score or kick to a wide-open shooter. A denied Wembanyama touch happens 18 feet from the rim, on the wing, facing the sideline, shoulder angled away from middle help. From there, the read is binary too, drive baseline, or kick to the same side corner. Both reads ended the same way. 6 of 21 from the floor, 26 points on 21 shots. That is what happens when the geometry of every catch is wrong before the catch ever happens. Across 20 defenders who have logged 100 matchups against Wembanyama in his career, OG Anunoby holds him to the fewest points per 100 matchups of any defender on that list. Anunoby did not win the duel at the rim. He won it at the entry pass, and then he passed the consequences on to the rest of the Spurs. 6'7" held 7'3" to 6 of 21. That is the box score. The box score is not the chalkboard. The chalkboard is what the rest of San Antonio did. 6 of 33 from 3, 18.2% across 7 different shooters. The single shooter who beat that number was Champagnie. Here is Mike Brown's rule for Game 1. Every Wembanyama touch gets funneled to the sideline away from middle help. That sounds like a defensive scheme. It is actually an offensive control scheme. A middle funnel defense gives up 3 kickout angles, left corner, right corner, top of the key trailer. The defense has to defend all 3. The closeouts come from the weak side. They are sprints. A sideline funnel defense gives up 1 kickout angle, the same side corner, the one the drive direction told the defense was coming. So the Knicks did not need to defend 3 corners, they needed to defend 1 corner. The corner Wembanyama's drive direction had already told them was coming. And the closeout on that corner did not start from the weak side. It started from the strong side. It was already 2 steps closer than a normal closeout. That is the sub-mechanism nobody has named yet. The closeout was a short closeout, not a sprint, a pre-arrival. When the Spurs kicked the ball to the corner, the Knicks defender was already eye inside the catch radius. The catch was the contest. 6 of 33, 18.2%. That is what happens when the closeout starts before the kickout does. The funnel-to-sideline rule did not stop Wembanyama from passing. It told the Knicks defenders in advance which corner the pass was going to. The closeout was already there when the ball arrived. The Champagnie Carveout is the proof. 7 Spurs shooters operated inside Mike Brown's funnel rule. They shot 6 of 33 from 3, 18.2%. One Spurs shooter operated outside it, Champagnie. He shot above league average. What is the difference? It is not the shooter, it is the shot generation. The 7 Spurs threes that died in the corner came from one pattern: Wembanyama drive, corner kickout, catch and shoot, contested. Champagnie's threes came from 3 different patterns: off-ball cuts, weak side rotation actions, transition trail. The funnel-to-sideline rule is calibrated to defend one shot type. Wembanyama drive into corner kickout. It is not calibrated to defend off-ball cuts. It is not calibrated to defend weak side rotation. It is not calibrated to defend transition trail. So when Champagnie ran routes the rule did not control, he beat the closeout. He shot from spots the closeout was not standing in. He generated his own catch. When the other 7 shooters waited for Wembanyama to kick to them, the closeout was already inside the catch radius. This is the Steelman Destroyer. The opposing argument writes itself. Game 1 on the road, Spurs nervous, 18% regresses to 36 over a 7-game series. Pop will figure it out. But the Champagnie split kills that argument. Cold nights do not exempt one shooter and bury 7. The variance theory requires the shooters to be the variable. The shooters were not the variable, the coverage was the variable. Champagnie operated outside the coverage. He shot above league average. The other 7 operated inside it. They shot 18%. Schemes produce splits like that. Cold nights do not. Here is the question Game 1 forced. Did the Knicks stop Wembanyama, or did they stop what is around him? The Honest Steelman writes itself. Game 1 on the road, Wembanyama's finals debut. He was nervous, the Spurs shot poorly. 18% regresses to 36 over a 7-game series. Pop will figure it out. The scheme is post hoc narrative. But variance does not exempt one shooter and bury 7. The Champagnie Carveout shoots a hole through the cold night theory the moment you look at it. Champagnie's threes came from off-ball generation. The other 7 Spurs threes came from kick-out off Wembanyama generation. 2 different shot types, 2 different coverages. The first survived, the second did not. And the second collapse of the Steelman. A cold night theory requires the offense to have failed. The Spurs offense did not fail. They built a 14-point lead in the same game. Wembanyama scored 26 on 21 shots. That is functioning star offense. The coverage failed the shooters. The offense did not. Here is the verdict. Wembanyama scored 26. Wembanyama took 21 shots. He made 6. And the 7 Spurs shooters not named Julian Champagnie combined for 6 made threes on 33 attempts. The 2 stats are not separate. They are the same play, photographed twice. Anunoby denies the catch. Wembanyama goes to the sideline. The kickout dies in the corner. The chalkboard wrote that sequence 40 times last night. The Spurs ran it. The Spurs broke. 3 coverages, 3 answers. PRE catch denial. Anunoby on Wembanyama's hip before the entry pass arrives. The catch happens 18 feet from the rim, not 8. Funnel to sideline. Every Wembanyama drive routed away from middle help into the one predictable corner kickout. Short closeout corner. The closeout is already there when the kickout arrives. Not a sprint, a pre-arrival. Holding Wembanyama to 26 is impossible. Holding what is around Wembanyama to 18% is a scheme. The Knicks built one. The Knicks brought it to San Antonio. The Knicks took Game 1. Game 2 is in San Antonio. Pop has 48 hours. The chalk says he has exactly 1 counter. Reroute the offense through Champagnie's patterns, not Wembanyama's kickouts. The chalk also says Mike Brown already knows that is the counter. So the real question for Game 2 is whether the Spurs can run an offense where their generational center is not the engine. Next episode of Chalk Tactics, we will see whose pencil breaks first. Until then,